Welcome back to the third official scout of TA Mountain Lion. Today Bergman decided to step off from the south side and take a trail less traveled, literally and figuratively speaking. Ivar stepped off at about 6 a.m., leaving plenty of time to scout the area and for soaking up what it had to tell him. And there was a lot for the telling. Basically, he grabbed a trail and just went with it, letting it take him where it may. Sometimes throwing oneself into a task and sorting it out on the way works better than adhering to a pre-planned objective with its expected outcome. Ivar could tell right away that the trail has seen little in the way of motorized traffic. Relatively speaking, this trail was in great shape, save for a few shallow man-made mud holes bearing horse tracks, which were nothing compared to the canyons ATVs have carved elsewhere in the area's trails. Eventually, a crossroads was happened upon. In true Ivar fashion, he took the one that was overgrown and followed it until it eventually vanished into untouched forest. He believes this trail system to be very old, at least from the 1940s, when the military used this area for training in preparation for fighting in Italy. Bergman has cultivated a solid habit of looking at and examining any tracks he stumbles upon. They are the unofficial sign-in sheet for the forest's inhabitants and can reveal all there is to know about what's coming and what's going in any specific spot. So far today it's just been moose and horse tracks.
Come on.
The day went on and Bergman gained and lost elevation. The constant pull to go further and promise of an overlook seemed to be the theme of the morning. However, all the overlooks he checked out were too overgrown to see much at all, so he just pressed on. He walked many miles on many ridges and descended down into just as many hollows. Eventually, he would be led out onto a new trail, so he simply followed it. He immediately had some sort of idea of where it was taking him.
place has no shortage of water. So anyway, I'm down here in this hole, and I'm pretty sure the trail's heading east, and I'm right, it is heading east. In fact, I'm starting to recognize some of the aerial landmarks up on the hills and mountains. But I'm down here in this hole, and it doesn't look like I've been back here a very long time. This is deep, and this is dark.
It was about right here that Bergman knew where he was and where he was heading. It was Bone Ridge. This is the view from above circa 2015, long before this was a TA, and what's more is that this was a validation that he was onto something big.
What's up, dude? Come on. Come on. That fire in the middle of the trail, it's pretty old, but it actually makes a lot of sense because out there, there's nothing level. It's just bumps and holes. Bumps, holes, and deadfall. So, anyway, we've been on this trail for at least 2 hours. And it's just zigzagging. And I think I know where it's going, but we'll see in a little bit. And I have found the other end of the Great Wide Open. It's just beyond that tree line right there. We're gonna head on over there. This is an absolutely monumental find. I got to thinking that this trek through the forest was gonna be a bunch of bullshit and wasn't gonna add up to anything. But boy did it. Holy fuck balls.
This is from February of this year, 2025.
So I don't really like the shadows in that ice, and I don't think I'm gonna cross that. This over here is TA Verdesia, and this over here is TA Mountain Lion. Hopefully I can find a place up here to rest and have some lunch. And I'm gonna head back. It smells like ass. Ends up right there. Yeah, it's better. Okay. We're in the tree line, and it's a bunch of bulldick.
Ivar, however, forgot to mention that as it stands, the only way to traverse from one TA to the other is by way of waterborne means until a land route is found. Being productive now so you can survive later is what counts. Training is mandatory. You have to put in the time to get results, and you have to do it now. The SAS Survivalist, otherwise known as the Saturday and Sunday Survivalist, will not endure when the hammer drops.
Yes. It's crazy. Come on, Dane. It's far enough. So we're back inside the tree line, the big tree line, not the little one on the edge of the open grass. And gonna find a place to have lunch because it's too windy out there. Even though the view is amazing, it's still too windy. So join us for lunch, won't you? And tasty time. Spaghetti, my favorite. Pretty much the only thing I eat out here. And as always, I got the kit pulled in tight for organization. And a little bit of wind block there. And I gotta make some coffee with this meal. Didn't make it last time I was out here, but I am absolutely soaked and I'm freezing. So, this is pretty much my view for lunchtime. So this is like the third or fourth absolutely productive scout in a row, and it doesn't get much better than this. And I got a big drill coming up and I'm pretty excited about it because all this is just falling together just like I wanted to. And it hasn't happened for a long time. It's been a rough couple of years, so yeah, I feel like I'm getting back into the swing of things. What are you doing, man? Quit eating that shit. Come here. Yeah. This is out here today because the other one that I used in my last scout, I just wanted to test it out and make sure I had it where I needed it before I put it into a survival pod. All right, so I got the Helicon Chi-Com vest out here today, and both of these are Helicon, and my homemade inserts in there with my CZ 9mm, and this is the Admin navigation binocular pouch, etc., etc. But what I wanted to show you was this. This is one of the Helicon pouches. I don't know what they essentials or some bullshit fucking name like that. Anyway, this is taking the place of the shoulder satchel. I got it in Tiger Stripe because it's all they had. And I got these in Tiger Stripe because that's all they had.
These items were acquired in a trade. Some of the best kit can be gotten secondhand.
But what I wanted to say was, I keep a US canteen in here with a cup, and I have a lid for it. But the thing is that if I keep the US canteen cup in here, and I keep a couple in my rucksack, I can just switch them out without a bunch of big fuss because they'll already take the cup that's in there, and it's just a matter of rotation. So inside here I got my headlamp and a couple chem lights, and in here I got some pure tabs with my Millbank's homemade filter bag. This thing can hold a lot. I don't have it all jacked up with a bunch of shit, just what I need in there. And it's the first time using it today, and so far I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, so go ahead and bitch about it being Tiger Stripe after the post that went on and on and on in my comment section. But like I said, Tiger Stripe has a place, but I just don't think it's head to toe BDU camouflage. And a Cold Steel SRK knife. It's the first time I've had this one out. This is the larger of the two. And Helicon gives you this rear webbing right here, and I just got this zip tied onto there, and it's actually quite stable. I haven't had a problem with it yet all day. I've already pulled it out to chop my way through this freaking jungle I'm walking around in. So in closing, this this light chest rig shoulder satchel quest that I've been on for quite some time is coming to an end. I think I'm pretty much satisfied with this for this summer. I don't see a reason to change anything, but you know, shit happens.
So concludes another scout trip. Throwing a set plan to the wind has really paid off for our evader this time. There's one more scout trip before our evader will get on with it by conducting a full-on tactical drill. We hope something in this video has helped you, even if it's just some good old-fashioned motivation. And as always, thank you for your time. It is very much appreciated.
And if I'm honest, I've got tons of them, but getting shit done ain't one of them. I ain't perfect, but I fight to be number one. I don't run to be runner-up, don't hold my number up. There's no substitute for hard work, so I'm always working, live with purpose. That's why I win on purpose. I ain't get no handouts, I earned it. I went from worthless to worth it, my limitations, I burned them. Hard work, I ain't afraid of it. I can handle the burn, in any circus I represent. I ain't the best, but I know how to win. I just never give up, I just never give in. Hard work, I never stray from it. I push through the pain limits every day. And at the end of the day, when it's said and done, I might have a million problems, but I get shit done. I might have a million problems, but I get shit done. I might have a million problems, but I get shit done.